Welcome back, guys. So despite the mishap with making this video, I'm gonna show you how I went about potting my Monstera cutting. Now I got this cutting the night before, and as you can see, it has quite a few nodes. Those are those indentation that you see running along the stalk. That's where the leaves come from, and it also has a whole bunch of aerial roots. Now the aerial roots are simply for climbing purposes. It does not absorb much nutrients, but it helps the plant to grow and climb. And I was lucky enough to get a cutting that had a good amount of nodes and a good amount of aerial roots. So it's a healthy cutting, and what can I say, guys? It was definitely worth the climb. Yes, guys, I climbed for this bad boy. What I did was to just leave it in a bucket of water for about 3 days, and now it's time to pot. And what I'm doing now is just examining the plant. I see where I'm gonna cut away some of these aerial roots. They're not really necessary, some are broken, so I'm gonna cut away a few of them. You can remove them all, or you can just leave them, as I am going to leave some on it. I must apologize for the choppiness of this video and the cutaways, the quality of some of them. Unfortunately, I lost a good amount of my recording. The file got corrupted, but I really still wanted to share somewhat the process in which I had it done. And also, it's just a hot mess in terms of recording. Aiden woke up and I had a hard time recording, but as I said, I really wanted to share with you guys. So here I'm just gonna clip away the roots, and this is just a short clip, the rest was corrupted. So after I clip away the roots, I layered the pot with a mixture of potting soil, perlite, and a little compost, and then I place the plant on top of that layering, about 4 or 5 inches, about 5 inches of soil, and then I placed the plant inside, and then I added soil on top, compact it a little bit. I didn't press it down too much, just for it to be sturdy inside and able to support and stand itself up. And what you're seeing me doing now is just adding the final layer on top. So this is pretty much how it looks inside the pot. It spreads out quite a lot, but with a little grooming that would not be an issue. So I'm just gonna clean up, as you can see, and get it prepped to go in that corner of my room in which is going to be its new home, basically. There is Mr. Aiden. He's just rolled out of bed and he's now taking over my video. And this pot is heavy, guys. I made it 3 days before shooting this video, and it's actually made from concrete cement, and it has one large drain hole in the middle. Again, as you can see, guys, my video is a hot mess because when I was trying to re-record it, Aiden woke up and Xavier was up and they kept getting in my way. So I just let it run. This is my life. Welcome to my world. Okay, I tried. So I'm really just now cleaning the leaves. I mean, this guy was outside growing and he has a lot of dust and debris on it. This leaf here is probably the older one, or the one that has the most distress on it, but it's still beautiful green. So I'm gonna let it do its course before I even think about cutting it. So I'm just giving it a lot of cleaning. It has a lot of dust on it, and the time is hot, so I'm sure it will welcome the misting. Of course, Aiden is examining my handiwork. I don't know if he'll let it pass, but hey, I tried. So at this point, guys, I'm still wiping. These leaves are huge and they were very messy, so I'm wiping. I also changed the angle to try and avoid Mr. Aiden touching the camera. This file was also corrupted, so the quality is not its best, so I do apologize again. I tried to recover it what I could. At this point, I decided to bound the leaves together a bit, so I use some of my cord, and you're gonna see how I do that in this short little clipping. I basically started off by tying the cord to one leaf. Eventually I chose the leaf at the back and started off with that, made a knot on that one, and then you're gonna see how I just basically pulled the other leaf closer and wrapped around that leaf, then, or the stem I should say, stem or leaf, which is it, you tell me, comment below. But I just pulled it closer, so I can create that tension and it can elevate itself, wrap around that one, and then I just repeat it for the other leaves, and that's how I kind of pull all four leaves together, so that you see it's a big difference. And I mean, there's no strain on them, it really just elevates them and bring them closer. So at this point, I'm just examining everybody, cutting away whatever brown edges I see. Basically, just one leaf had brown edges, everybody else was fine. The leaf to the right, I mentioned before, yes, this one, he's torn, but he's healthy, and I like him still. It, to me, has a lot of characteristics, and it's cool, I'm fine with it. So just giving it a final examination, and this is my end result, guys. Again, wiping, I'm obsessed with wiping these leaves pretty and clean, but hey, somebody's got to do the job. So yes, and after all this cutting and clipping and tying together, the job is done. Guys, meet Joe. He is my new baby. And let me give you guys a close up of the concrete planter that was done. It's very rustic. That's how I like the texture. It can be done smooth, but hey, it's for me, so I did it how I liked it. Look at those leaves, guys. I am so geeked out by finally owning a Monstera. I've been looking everywhere for one of these guys. Thank you guys again for watching. I will keep you updated when there's anything major or even minor, knowing me, that's happening to Joe. See you guys soon. Bless up yourself.